We are live. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everyone's Thursday is not bad. I hope it's at least doing okay. I mean, the market is down. We'll talk about that right now, Joel and I. Look, we just came off of a week where we had two up days in a row, but it felt like three. So we're down today. In other words, the chop fest continues. We've seen this just chop back and forth for at least the last couple of months. More of the same today. So hit the like button, drop your tickers on the chat for us to discuss, and at the close starts now. All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
What up, Joel? How we doing?
We're doing okay. Let's see what the chat thinks. I think this is this is a pretty bad day. And Spencer's like, oh no, it's not a bad day, la la la. So let's see what the chat thinks. I think we're inflicting a little technical damage on this market today. We're down 47 and a quarter handles at 46.69. Made a new high from the pre-market high, but not by much. And then if someone knows what happened around noon, let me know, because that's when the floodgates opened. Crude, I talk about a double top at 83, and it goes down. We are down $1.06 at 81.58. Gold down 5.90, 18.21.40. Silver in the red by 9 cents, 23.12. And you have Bitcoin slipping again, down 13.20 at 42.505. Ethereum, that's down too. It's sell everything. Down $127 at 32.53.50. And I'm looking at the top 6 components in the S&P.
Yeah.
They're all tech stocks, and they're all getting annihilated.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it really just comes down to what are your expectations, right? Because like if I pull up a chart of the SPY, I mean, and let's just zoom in on the last 2 months. Like, what does this chart show you? Really, like it's kind of it's not rocket science, right? Let me zoom in a little more. Let's just start from November, okay? I mean, it's not rocket science. We go up, we go down, we go up, we go down, we go up. Although broadly speaking, we are trending higher, but it's not as if it's a straight line to get there. So as I said before, look, we had 2 up days, and yesterday technically would be categorized as a down day, but we still closed higher than the previous close. So I'll call that an up day, frankly. 2 or 3 up days in a row, depending on how you want to count it. So we're down today. We're giving back,
See
gains.
that chart, like how that show my chart, Spencer. That only goes back that you're looking too short term.
Okay,
Go to my
fine.
chart.
I'll zoom out. I'll zoom way
Yeah,
out there. Yeah.
yeah. No. Go to my chart. My chart's better than your chart.
Okay, fine. This chart's better than my chart.
We're in a trading range,
Yeah.
right? And we try to get back up to the top of the. I think we're in the upper part of the trading range, and I think that boom. I'm not going to get super bearish until we take out 450. But I think that's right now. If you had to give me, and I wish I could get, no, Dennis won't do this. But if you had to bet, let's do a lunch bet, Spencer, because a lunch bet. I'll give you 480, and I'll take 450, and I'm giving up an edge.
No,
I'm
I don't
giving
want
up a point.
No, because 480 to
I'm
450,
giving up a point edge.
one measly point. That's that's your selling point to me right now. 1 point. No, thank you, Joel, but I'll pass.
You'll pass on that?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys? You guys think 450, or are we going right back to 480? We got someone new in here, Jonathan Lovelace. What do you think, Jonathan? What do you
Cool.
think? He says it has the best charts. 450. What about you, Spinner? You're always like the perma bull. What do you think? 450 or 480? Okay.
Look,
All
I
right.
think if you expect the market to go hot to make new highs all the time, then yeah, you're disappointed right now. You're thinking that the market is in trouble. I think it's frankly not in trouble if you expect us to be broadly range bound, which is where we've been. It's been choppy. That's okay though. Like speaking of zoom, fine. You want to zoom out? Yeah, let's zoom out. The the market is not usually this directional, right? We go basically straight down, then we go basically straight up, and I realize it wasn't exactly straight up. There are dips along the way, but it more let's actually no let's get off the daily. Let's go to a weekly here.
Yeah.
Straight down during COVID, kind of straight up. Did we even have a red month? Let's go to the monthlies. Uh, yeah, we had
You know what you are? You're a
what?
spoiled market brat, is what you are.
What do you
You're
mean?
just spoiled.
I'm the one.
You are. You are spoiled.
How
Look at
I'm the one that's saying we don't have to go higher. How does that make me spoiled?
all
I'm
right, here we
saying
go.
like up and down, up and down. That's okay.
Oh, I
That's
wish I
okay.
could draw trend lines better. If I could. Oh man, can I
Yeah,
move this line?
and Jay's right. So this entire conversation has hinged on the S&P or the SPY. We're ignoring the fact that that's basically five companies, right? So,
6.
uh, six, whatever, six. There's more to it than that. I mean,
Yeah.
there are some very strong stocks today, right? You have the utilities that are up 0.5%, the whole sector, right? Consumer staples are up today, industrials are up today, right? You got the whole travel sector seems to be up today. The airlines, the cruise lines, booking. You got green. There is the banks are up today. You know what I mean? So like you got green.
Wait till they have earnings tomorrow. They'll crush them tomorrow. Okay.
Maybe.
Let me. Oh come on! If I wish I could get this trend line just a little bit better. That's just an unbelievable. That is an unsustainable uptrend. How far we're going to go down, I don't know. But that is
I'm
an unsustainable up. That's just too steep. And I know Dennis says, "Oh, you got to throw out the March 220 low was an artificial low." Okay, so I don't know where you want to do it, but there you go. There you go. I got the trend line off the March 20 low, whatever low this was, and now they're so to me, I'm going to keep this puppy up here for a while because that's just too steep. I wish I could draw better trend lines. All right. I will keep working on this, and you guys stay tuned. Maybe you know what's going to happen when I'm gone next week. The market's gonna it's gonna blank the bed. So I'll just
Yeah,
have to
Joel,
put some
that's right.
puts on and forget about it. Right?
Joel's out all of next week, so get your questions in now because you're gonna have to go a week with Adam. Um, well, 4 days, right? Because we're obviously
Yeah,
closed on
yeah. So a little bit
closing
of holiday.
Monday.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
Maybe I'll call. If the market's really tanking, I'll call in and give you guys some support levels.
Oh, we appreciate that, Joel.
Okay.
All right. Let's just recap from this morning. Delta Airlines, Joel. You and I were talking about that before we came on today. Um, I I have no idea what to think of the airlines in general. So I am surprised to see Delta higher though, because it typically uh, is at least in the past few years tends to trade pretty flat after its report. So
Um, pre-market prep stock of the day. I wrote this up. What is uh, very important. We talked about that institutional sell order there at 42,
yeah,
that big order. Well, today they took it out, right? More volatility. You could, higher volume. And you know what? That 42 seller was looking, oh boy, when it went to 42.54, he wasn't looking too good, right? So if you're a short term trader, wow, another leg down here. If you're a shorter term trader, boom, you caught that. You can make some money. But now look how far away you are for 42, right? You're 60 cents away, a buck off the high of the day. So that big order got taken out. It was good for a short term trade. Wow, another leg down here, 58.50 low. So a good day for Delta. I'm just gonna say let's close above 42. It's a good day. It's up 81 cents, 80 cents, but man, I liked it at how I wouldn't get worried about this one. If you're trading this longer term, 40 and a half. Keep an eye on 40 and a half. I don't think you get the floodgates open on the downside till you take out 40 and a half.
Um, okay, and then moving on here to KB Homes. Today is the kind of day for that really gets everyone's ears perked up on KB Homes. It's
Yeah.
I
Wow.
don't have the stat handy as far as like this is the best day since X, but I'm imagining it's the best day for KB Home since March of 2020. In terms of a percentage and a absolute value, but I mean it's up 15% today. mean, it's huge.
Yeah, that's a huge move. Annihilated the pre-market high. I said maybe you get out at 47.50. You'd laugh all the way to the bank on that one to me. But you know what? We'll check tomorrow. I hope it stays in this order. There had to be a pretty little order sitting there at 50, and then nice round number. Now you're backing off. So that one, you took out the pre-market high. You never blinked, and now coming back down. Good day for KB Homes.
Good day is an understatement, but yeah, great day. Out of sheer curiosity, Lennar, no, not really. And then what's the other one?
Lennar,
What's the other
ooh,
one?
that came in a lot bad.
Pulte, PHM, but that's really high priced. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
Ooh,
no.
these are reversals. These are not good looking candles for these other
Hey,
stocks.
did Pulte do a split? Or who's the other one I'm thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of DR Horton, right? DHI.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
showed that one.
okay.
Pulte. They used to. You know what? I don't like Pulte because they
Did-
were headquartered in Michigan and they moved out.
Mm, okay.
They did. You can check it.
I don't have to check it. I believe you. Okay. I'm watching the chat. Don't worry. I see your questions. We'll get to your questions in a second. As far as the rest of my list here, there really wasn't much else on it. I mean, we talked about space this morning, and it's hanging on to $10 by literally 2 cents right now. So that's
Good call by Triple D.
I mean,
Good call on
this
him.
is just this is
I think it's a zero. I think the stock's a zero. I
time.
think if you're buying it here,
I said that a month
yeah,
ago.
yeah. I mean, what? Who is going to space? Who's paying 350K? Who put? I mean, what have they done? I mean, what have they done to prove to you that they deserve your money? I don't know.
Yeah, of all of the SPACs, there are hundreds of SPACs that have de-SPACed in the last couple of years.
It's gonna. You know what was probably the greatest sell signal on the SPACs?
What?
When was the last SPAC attack episode?
No, Joel, that was my. I mean, I did that. That was my decision.
When was that?
It was a couple months ago.
What is a CNBC SPAC indicator index? What is that?
I don't
What
know.
is that?
I have no idea. I
Oh,
don't.
you have you're the axe man. You're the one that cuts shows and stuff now.
It wasn't just me, but come on, this is
Are
democracy.
you the executive producer? I just thought you were the producer.
Check my email signature. It says assistant to the executive producer.
Who's the executive producer?
No, that'd be me.
You're man. You got some.
And here I am spending my time with you. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go to the chat. What about? Let me scroll to the top here. Make sure I didn't miss anything because I see a few tickers at the bottom that we can get to. Oh my God, there's a lot of comments here.
Well, Dion says, "Ha ha! Watch out! He could cancel you." Why would you cancel the best thing ever at Benzinga? I mean, come on. Let's not be not get carried away there.
I've got the power. Okay. Net down to Cloudflare down 12%. I did not notice that till just now, Jonathan.
Oh, good call by Jay Rice. Top of the SPACs is when we had Marcus talking about Ride. How's that? How's Ride doing?
And
$2 yet?
No,
nope, 308.
$3. I would have guessed like 5 or 6, but
I want to invest in this company, but I'm just afraid to because of this Weejo. They had that good news the other day and it got the pop and they just sold it and now it's way under 10. I don't know. I kind of want to buy it, but man, I guess if I buy 1,000 shares, the most I could lose is 500. Well, I just lost another dollar, $5,530, right? What more can you lose?
And then Thad mentioned Raytheon, which got some CNBC love.
Raytheon, what's the symbol on that?
It's RTX because they merged.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not complicated. Do a very basic screen, and for stocks that are at or near their 52-week high, Raytheon, like the whole group is there, right? Raytheon,
that's strong. I mean, it's strong. It's a strong stock. What? They probably pay a little divvy there. You could, yeah. I mean, am I buying it here for a breakout? I don't know. I mean, all-time high, got room up to 93.45, but it does seem to give you some dips. But I have a hard time. I mean, I don't sell stocks at all-time highs, but I have a hard time buying them.
All right, Joel, my take on Ford from a couple hours ago. Whoa, Ford. Oh, man. We talked about this on Benzinga Live, and I said, that's great, that move till 25.87 today. But what I really want to see is Ford close above 25.
Yeah, I
And,
agree.
and
I agree.
it's not, it just went below. I hadn't looked at Ford in 2 hours, so I didn't notice this move, but wow. Okay.
Ford's like a derivative now. I mean, yeah. Now, now that 26 is the new 25. I would like to see it close above 25, but took out that 25. They went with it, breakout, and you could have been playing it for a breakout. It went all the way up to 25.87. GM had a good day. Still, what's the PE? We could do the old B. Um,
I mean, on
the
Ford,
old PE trick. It's probably still low.
if I had to guess, top of my head, it's come up a lot though. If I had to guess, I would probably say like I don't know, 20. Let's look. That's just a off shot in the dark. Oh, it's
Or
11.
oh, I'm
It's
sorry. You
11.
want to see the Ford chart?
Yeah. For the Ford PE is
Sorry.
11. Ford PE is 11. Uh,
Still,
yeah, still.
56 and a quarter, folks. We're
Yeah.
still losing altitude here big time. And you know what? I'm bummed because I got lazy because I thought we were going to hold up here another. And I'm going to have to go to my secondary sheet and to find a level for you all. And I don't have anything. I don't have anything to 27 and a quarter. That's 30 handles away. That's coming quickly. That's our net, and that wasn't even a Globex low. That was a daily low, 27 and a quarter. Huh. Let's see here. Sellers in the last hour, 13 minutes left. What do we want to look at?
Well, someone asked about who asked about Lockheed Martin again. That was Travis, the LMT. Yeah, I mean it's not quite doing the chart isn't quite as strong as Raytheon, or you could even look at like what's LHX is the other one, but Lockheed Martin again still right. If you go back the last couple of months, it is in a clear uptrend.
Yeah,
Um,
fill that gap. Got walloped on earnings, and then pretty much held that earnings low. I'd say you got some room up here to 374.61 if you're looking for a target. If you're so inclined to buy stocks like this that are recent highs just been under 370, so you probably got a seller perched at 370. But I could see this thing going 375. Another new low in the S&P there.
really? Oh, yep. Yep. I see that. Ouch. Okay. Who was it? I'm trying to find who asked
How would
about.
I be doing on my bet with you? Let's see here. It was at 66. I'd be up. See now, I was even willing to give up the edge there, and now I'm in the green by 30 cents.
All right.
We should have won a steak dinner on that one, or that 50 spot I lost to you on that Home Depot bet, man. Holy mackerel! Can you believe that, Spencer?
That's pretty funny.
Can you believe the Home Depot bet? It
Yeah.
came. Where
It,
was it? We had 400 to 420,
I know. I
and
made it. I
then
made it by like 60 cents. It's
it
great.
went to 400.22, and you were ready to throw in the towel and say, "Oh,
I
you
know.
won the bet." But Dennis
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
"No, it didn't hit 400," and then it went to 420.61. Oh
Mhm.
man, I got
I,
ticked on that one.
I came this close. Anyway, support in Moderna. Emily wants to know. Question mark.
Support in Moderna. What's the PE?
It's high. It's Moderna. It's high. It's growth.
I don't think
Also, it's biotech. So wait a
I don't
minute.
think there
Wait,
is
wait
any.
a minute. Is that PE right? Is that data right? If Benzinga Pro is right, it says the forward PE on Moderna is 7. What the? What?
Really?
But the trailing.
170.
Wait, but the trailing
Emily
is
wants
13.
support 178.80.
They're saying the trailing is 13, but the forward is 7. So they're projecting lower. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
Um. Anyway, it's biotech, and biotech has been a dog. So
Zoom support, there isn't any. Why are you guys looking for you know what I'm gonna do to you guys when you ask me this? Next monthly low, 132.67.
what about Roku? Who asked about Roku? Zintis? What about Roku? I mean, uh, this is one that I would put this in the group of like. Eventually, it'll get to a point where like I could be interested. We're not there. I don't know where that point is, but it's not at not in the 160s. But Roku around 100, I could get it. I could get into that, but not now.
Get your order out there.
No,
You never know.
no.
But why would you want to buy that stock? When was that Comcast takeover with that one? That had to be it. That had to be the top. Remember that? Remember that? That was around the Olympics. That was around here. That was
Was
in
it
July. That's
was
when it
that
made the
was that
high.
the all-time high, July 27th? Was that what that
Well,
was?
it kept running after that. It
Oh.
kept on running after that. Oh, we're in the 40 handle now.
Oh,
Woo!
actually, someone just mentioned a ticker that is I yesterday I moved it to like the top of my shopping list off of basically 5 seconds of thought, and and the stock is ELY. Who BT just mentioned that one. I saw a headline, and I thought, okay, I'm putting this on the watch. I'm putting this on the top of the watch list right now. And I didn't do any hardcore analysis. The reason I put it there was because I saw a headline that Netflix is doing a documentary series on golf in the same way that they're doing it for Formula One and F1. They're doing it for the PGA Tour as well. It's been the Netflix show has been a massive, massive, massive hit. It has made the Formula One audience in America grow. It's like tripled in the last couple of years or whatever. Uh, Engagement's at an all-time high. Fan interest is at an all-time high. If they can do the same thing for golf that they can do for Formula One, then theoretically Callaway would stand to benefit from that. Again, this is very surface level, not deep analysis or anything. I have not even looked at the fundamentals yet. The forward PE on let's just look at the some ratios on Callaway. It's got a forward PE of 59, so that's high. Price to sales of 1.48, not super high, but not low either. What's it got? We got EV to EBITDA at around 11. That's okay. Anyway, Eli is on my shopping list for no other reason than I think this Netflix documentary could be a boon for the sport.
Do
That's
you
what I
want
got
a
here.
do you want an up-to-date news alert on Eli Golf?
Sure.
I bought 2 dozen golf balls there this afternoon because I'm going to go do some golfing.
That's why
And when
you.
I golf
That's why you didn't answer my
and
email.
and I hit, oh, you sent me an email?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so like when I go golfing and I don't go that. I hit the ball and I lose it. I don't go looking for it. I just drop another one and just rip away. And if I hit like three in the water or three in someone's backyard, I just leave them there. I just go out there just to knock it around and see what happens. So
Yeah.
that
All
should
right.
do. They're cheap. I think I got a dozen golf balls. I don't even know. They're cheap though, but when you don't go look for them, you don't want to buy those expensive ones. But
Yeah.
anyways, what do we got? We got 7 minutes left. What else are we missing here?
So wait. Do you want to give a level on Eli because
Yeah. 25. If you're stepping out here and you're buying it, 25, the monthly low here, just under 25. Uh, and you know what? Maybe, it's seasonal. If you want to talk about seasonality, yeah, what is it? January, February, March, people might start ramping up for the summer. I think that probably had some decent runs last summer here. So here's May, June, and July in golf. So I'll take that. I'd look at if you want to buy it here, you got to lean on 25. If not, wait for 25.
all right. Tony from Toledo says they made a mistake buying Top Golf. Well, they paid a pretty penny for it. I guess
I've never been to that Top Golf. Is
yeah.
that fun?
I don't. I've heard it's a
I'd
blast.
probably hit the ball over those nets that they have up there.
Oh, sure, it's all
Oh,
sure.
good. I hit the ball high, and I hit it far.
All right, all right.
Boom, boom, boom. We talked
Wait,
about
wait.
Boeing this
wait.
morning.
Sorry.
225 was a good level. It did go to 226.89, but if you sold at 225, you're not looking bad now. Tesla, what's going on with Tesla?
Uh,
Holy mackerel.
what's
Man, Tesla's
every
getting
day?
whooped. What's
Every day.
going on with Tesla?
It's literally the exact opposite of yesterday. Why is it up 4%? Well, today it's down
Yeah,
a little bit
down
more.
7%. I don't know. Maybe I could buy. Maybe at least I'll sell that one. Get
Is
it
there
out of here. I don't have to look at it
news on
anymore.
it?
Oh, coming back towards the lows, 44 and a quarter.
Uh, there was a report. Some eagle-eyed person spotted that they took down their Cybertruck production timeline from their website. Hmm.
Oh,
All right.
okay. I don't know. I don't know. No, No one's going to buy that ugly thing anyways. They're all going to buy F-150s. So I don't know. Have they produced one of those yet?
No,
Okay,
no, they have not. That's
they
kind of
probably
the
won't.
point. That's kind of the
New low, 43.75. Just laying on it. They're just laying on the spoos here into the close.
point.
Is AB good at golf?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I
So
want to start. I
wait,
want
wait, wait. Money Mitch is here. He's got a short he wants to talk about and a long. I'm not quite sure what's going. He's a short. He's adding. What is he doing here? What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Let's take a look at JD. Wanted to say that Triple D did it right by selling up at the top, and that's what I did. I knocked that baby down. That's what you got to
Oh
do
yeah,
sometime.
knocked it down. You
All
knocked
right.
it down, Mitch.
Yeah, we did in live trading. You didn't see? We had Nick Shaheen. We were breaking this down the whole way down. We talked about potentially getting down to 70. I was a little bit off. We didn't get to 70, but not a bad day there. 71.41.
Yep.
Almost made
Gap
that whole
down.
bar back.
Yep. What you do? Sell some call spreads or something?
Nah, we went short. Straight short on it.
All right. It looks like gap down. They got some fluff yesterday. I hope Dennis got out of the Baidu. That came back
Oh,
down. He'll lament about selling that one. Boom, boom, boom. What else do we got going in? 150. If you're looking for an area in Baidu, parallels and just in the 150 handle.
Yeah, the last thing I would say is Spencer was looking for his opportunity. He might have it right here. So that's why I'll say
no, I don't actually want to buy.
potentially.
I don't actually want to buy this stuff.
You were thinking, man. You were
No,
thinking,
I know,
Baba.
and I thought more, and I decided no, I want to stick to my guns and not buy any of
No
that stuff.
China.
No China.
All right.
Hands off. Hands off. I thought about it for a day, and then no, not gonna do it.
Well, that was live trading. If you guys missed it, we had Nick Shaheen on. Definitely check it on out if you guys catch it after the market.
Money Mitch, I'm glad to see he's feeling better. He was really struggling in the first part of the week, but he's made the turn. He's got COVID, but he's made the turn. So good to have good to have him his full brain back. It seemed like anyway, drop the like in there for Money Mitch. We appreciate him coming on today. Speaking of that, coming up next, no Money Mitch today, but we got Benzinga Cannabis Hour. We're talking to Whitney Tilson about his cannabis investments coming up. At 4:30 today. I should say not at 4 o'clock, at 4:30. So I believe 4:30, right, Aaron? 4:30 cannabis. 4:30. Thank you. Okay. And then that'll be a wrap on the day. So it's 3:58. We got a minute and change left in the session. We are not at the lows of the day for whatever that's worth.
Ooh, look at that snap. Ooh, that guy with the downgrade. He wasn't too late to the party, huh?
Wait.
Thanks for
Wait. I wanted to talk about that. That Snapchat downgrade. That like the thesis behind the downgrade was the exact same thing that hit the stock in after their earnings report in October. The reason that Snap gapped down in October was during their earnings report they said that turns out that Apple privacy upgrade is really affecting our business.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what they said in October. The downgrade from today, I forget, was a Piper. I forget who said it. It was basically reiterating the same thing. They said, "Yep, Apple is definitely affecting Snapchat." We knew that already. They said that already.
That Apple privacy thing, that's really wreaking havoc with a lot of different people, isn't it? A lot of different companies.
And
We'll have
and,
to
and
get
and that was the big unknown. And because on the Snapchat chart, if you go back to July, you see like huge gap up. That was when they said, "Oh yeah, it's not affecting us." And then they said, "No, never mind, it is affecting us." But that's why it was such a big deal. It was a huge deal because every app-based company, it basically changes the economics of the app business model, because you can't follow people around the internet anymore. You can't follow them around their phone. You got to stay in your
You know what?
ecosystem.
I'm not this last upgrade on my phone, it just drives me crazy. I can't get to anything. It always I don't know. Can you reverse upgrade, downgrade? I
Yeah, but
mean,
we're not going to go through that right now.
okay. You have to show me next time I'm in the office.
I'd rather not, but all right.
Okay, down 69 handles, closing off the low of the session. That's 42.50, getting a little bounce. Not a good day in the market. Big tech wreck here today. Back closer to the lows of the move than the highs of the move. So should be an interesting night, an interesting day tomorrow for sure.
In other words, we just keep on chopping as
But there is a point, Spencer, where the
Uh-huh.
chop in the volatility becomes a bad thing. And we're not there yet. We're still way up here near all-time highs. So I'll say that trend line is gone, but I'd say 4,500. We come down there, we test that, we hold that, we go back up, we're good. I'm going to give it 150 points, 160 points. So that's what I'm looking at longer term. Okay.
Alrighty, that's a wrap on At the Close today. Joe will catch you tomorrow. Everyone in the chat watching on your phones, on your iPads, and your TVs, whatever, I will catch you tomorrow as well. Please remember all the information from our show is meant to be used as informational purposes, not for investing or trading advice. Hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate that. Catch our podcast, and that's it. See you tomorrow, everyone.